So today's video is about how to stop giving a fuck. You want to know how to stop giving a fuck? Stop giving a fuck. I know. You want some deep philosophical breakdown, right? Some 10-step guide, some therapy approved method to unshackle yourself from other people's opinions. But the truth is, it's a decision. It's a choice. You wake up and you decide that you're done living for other people. That's it. No magical formula, no secret sauce. Just you deciding that your life belongs to you. Most people spend their entire existence as prisoners to other people's thoughts. They move, breathe, and act based on what someone else might say. Oh, what will they think? What if they judge me? Who cares? You don't pay your bills. They don't pay your bills. They don't live in your head. They don't walk in your shoes. And most of them, they're too busy worrying about their own problems to even care about yours. So here's the truth. People will talk no matter what. They could be the nicest, kindest, hardest working person on the planet, and somehow out there, someone out there will still have something negative to say about you. So if you're going to be judged either way, why not do what you want, right? Listen, there is not a single person in this world whose opinion should hold more weight than your own. Not your friends, not your family, not your coworkers, not your random hater on the internet. You know who you are, you know what you want, so act accordingly, right? And let's be real about this. Most people that you're afraid of disappointing, they don't even have their own shit together. They're broke, they're miserable, they're insecure, and they're projecting their failures onto you. Why would you let someone who hates their own life dictate how you live yours? It's insanity. Stop waiting for permission to be yourself. Stop tiptoeing around other people's feelings. Stop holding back because of some imaginary audience that doesn't even fucking care. That doesn't even fucking matter about you. You want freedom? You want real freedom? Stop looking for validation. Stop seeking approval. Stop letting fear run your life. Stop. At the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you confidence on a silver platter. Nobody's going to show up and say, hey, it's okay to be yourself now. You have to be the one to flip that switch in your head and say, I do not give a fuck anymore. All right? You owe it to yourself to be unapologetically you. The people who truly matter, they respect you for it. The ones who don't, they never were worth it in the first place or the time to begin with. So, go. Live your, speak your mind, chase your dreams, be bold, and most importantly, stop giving a fuck. Because the second you do, that's when you actually start living. You think people are constantly watching you, judging your every move? Wrong. People are too wrapped up in their own lives to give a shit about yours. People has their own problems, insecurities, and struggles. That's that embarrassing moment you keep replaying in your head. Nobody remembers it. That time you said something awkward, nobody cares. Once you really accept that, you stop living like you're under a microscope. No matter what you do, someone will have something to say. You could be a saint and people will still find a reason to hate. So, if you're going to be judged, either way, why not be judged by doing something exactly what you want? The biggest trap in life is trying to make everyone happy. The second you try, you lose yourself. Instead, focus on what makes you happy. Confidence isn't some mystical trait you're born with. It's built, and it's built by facing discomfort head on. Stop avoiding awkwardness. Stop running from tough situations. Put yourself in moments where you have no choice but to stop giving a fuck. Speak up when you normally wouldn't. Wear what you actually like. Say no when you mean no. Every time you do, you reinforce the idea that you are in control, not the opinions of others. Every time you hesitate because you are worried about what others will think, ask yourself, am I really going to let their opinion stop me from getting what I want? Because that's weak. That's self sabotage. Your goals, your dreams, your vision, those things matter way more than some random person's judgment. The people who truly succeed in life are the ones who push forward, regardless of doubt, hate, or negativity. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you live your life. People will ask why you're doing things differently, why you're changing, why you're acting a certain way. You don't need to justify shit. Just say, because I want to. That's it. The more you explain, the more power you give them over your choices. Growth happens in discomfort. You want to start giving a fuck? Start putting yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable on purpose. Speak to a crowd. Post that video. Wear what you like. Take risks. Every time you step into discomfort and survive, your tolerance for fear goes down. You build armor. You become unshakable. Look around. Are you surrounded by people who constantly judge, gossip, and complain? If so, you might want to get rid of those people. Weak-minded people want to keep you weak. Strong people push you to be fearless. Find people who actually want to see you win. And suddenly, you realize you don't need validation from anyone else. And overthinking is the killer of confidence. The longer you think about doing something, the less likely you are to do it. Make decisions fast. Move fast. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because that shit doesn't exist. The more you act without hesitation, the more natural it becomes to live your life on your terms. This might sound dark, but it's real. One day, you're going to be on your deathbed looking at your life. And I promise you, the last thing you'll care about is what some random people thought of you. You're going to wish you took more risk. You're going to wish you were bolder. So why wait until the end to realize that? Live like you had nothing to lose. Because in the end, you don't. Not giving a fuck isn't a wrong time decision. It's a habit. Every day you have to choose to put yourself first, to do what you want, to ignore the noise. It gets easier with time. The more you do it, the less effort it takes. One day you'll wake up and realize you truly don't give a fuck anymore. And that that's real freedom. So stop hesitating, stop seeking permission, stop waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to be yourself. You decide right now. And once you do, game over. You're unstoppable.